In this problem, Ike and Mike go into a sandwich shop with a total of $30 to spend. Sandwiches cost $4.50 each, and the soft drinks cost $1 each. Ike and Mike plan to buy as many sandwiches as they can, and use any remaining money to buy soft drinks. Counting both sandwiches and soft drinks, how many items will they buy? This is actually a quite interesting problem. It's not hard to solve as a first problem in this AMC8 test. By convention, it should not be too hard. However, there could be better ways or more complicated ways to solve this problem. And we will share one way to solve it. And at the end of this video, I will also modify this problem slightly. Let's see how to solve a similar problem. Okay, let's get started. To solve this problem, there are ways. For example, you can give it a try, right? You can say, what if we buy 3 sandwiches, so 4 sandwiches, and 5 and 6, and give it a try. And this statement, they plan to buy as many sandwiches as they can. This is a very important statement. It can simplify the problem significantly. In that scenario, you can also try, let's say we buy 10 sandwiches. Is it good enough? Go from there, and then let's play down the numbers and see what's the most sandwiches that they can buy. But in here, we will not do that way. We will do it in a different way. We will do this. Look at this number, $4.5. We will round this to $5, right? The difficult part of this problem is this, $4.50. We don't like this. Then why not we round it up? Actually, you can also round it down. But I think to round it up is slightly easier. So when we round it up to $5 and you have $30, right? Then how many sandwiches can you buy for a $5 sandwich? And in that scenario, you have 30 divided by 5, right? That equals 6. Therefore, you can buy a minimum of 6 sandwiches. However, that's not over yet, because the sandwich price is not $5. It's $4.50. Therefore, for each of these 6 sandwiches, you pay the extra 50 cents, right? So you should have a remaining of 6 times this much left when you pay the actual price. And what is that value? 6 times 0.5, that's $3. Is this $3 good enough to buy another sandwich? No. You can't buy any more sandwiches. Then you have to spend all these $3 on soft drinks. And how many soft drinks can you buy? Then that's 3, right? For $1 each, $1 each. Therefore, you have a total of 6 sandwiches and 3 soft drinks. So the total number of items they can get is 6 plus 3 equals 9. Therefore, the answer is D. Before we end this video, actually I want to give it a try to modify this problem slightly and see if just for fun, and actually I encourage students to do this when they learn math or when they practice math. Try to modify your problem. It may become more interesting or less interesting, but that's one way you learn it, and that's one way you understand what's the key point in this problem. What if we make this sandwich and drink a combo. For example, nobody wants to eat a sandwich alone. They always want a sandwich and a soft drink. In that case, then how many combos can you buy, right? Then this problem may not be very interesting because it can be slightly too easy, right? Because you have a combo for 4.5 plus $1, that is $5.5, right? And then for $30, again, we can try to round this up to $6. In that scenario, for a $6 combo, you can buy 5 combos, right? But you paid something extra. So you have a remaining of, you paid 50 cents extra, so you have 0.5 times 5 equals $2.5 remaining. That's the leftover when you buy 5 combos. And certainly you can use this amount of money to buy more soft drinks. You can buy 2 more soft drinks. So that's one way to modify the problem. And another way to modify this problem is this. So we can play around with this total number of money they have, Ike and Mike. So what if they have a total of $50? They have a total of $50, not $30. Then let's assume they still want to buy as many sandwiches as possible. In that scenario, we can use the same trick here. We round it up. So we round up the sandwich price from 4.5 to $5, right? Then let's assume that everything stays the same as the original problem. In that case, we know that with $50, right, we can buy 10 combos, right? That's $50 divided by 5. That equals 10. We can buy 10 sandwiches. However, for each sandwich, we paid extra 50 cents. Therefore, we shall have 10 times 50 cents left over. That equals $5. You see, with this extra $5, you can buy another sandwich. Then, which means you can buy a total of 10 plus 1 from here, right? Then you buy a total of 11 sandwiches. You buy a total of 11 sandwiches. And you have a leftover of this 5 minus 4.5. You have a leftover of 50 cents, which means you can't buy any soft drinks. Then this problem becomes a little bit more interesting, right? You buy entirely sandwiches. You didn't buy any soft drinks. But then we can make this more interesting. What if we change further, right? We still keep this total amount of money, $50. Let's say we change the criteria from as many sandwiches as they can to this. Let's put the fourth modification. So this is the original. Actually, this is the third modification, right? The third modification. This is the first mod, and this is the second mod, right? The third mod is based on the second mod. So what we change here is we have $50, and we want to change this criteria from as many sandwiches as they can to this, as many sandwiches as they can. But still, they have to use up all the money. They don't want any leftovers. and at the same time they want to spend everything. They want to have zero money left. So with these two combined conditions, this problem can be interesting, right? In that scenario, we know that this setup, this 11 sandwiches here, 11, that's not what we want. That is because we have 50 cents left over, right? What we really want to do is we want to stop at the 10 sandwiches. When we round this $4.5 to $5 a sandwich, so as to make the calculation easier, this implies 50 divided by 5, we have 10 sandwiches, right? And then that gives us a 0.5 times 10 leftover, $5 leftover. Even though we can spend this $5 on another sandwich, but in order to avoid the final leftover 50 cents, we can't do it. We have to spend these $5 entirely on the soft drink. Then this gives us a 5 more soft drinks, right? If you were to compose a problem for a contest, you know how you can modify the problem to make that interesting, because you can alternate it so as to either to buy as many sandwiches as possible or maybe to use up the money, right? So that subtle difference can change the answer significantly. But anyway, this is just simply a play around that I strongly encourage all my students to do. This will certainly help them understand the problems. All right, that's so much for this problem. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe the channel. If you have questions, please leave a comment.